Hi everyone, welcome back. Where are we today? We've come to the tiny county of Rutland and the village of Clipsham, which I've got to tell you is stunning. What else is stunning is this pub behind me. Before I go about the pub, just to let you know they've got a hotel over there. They've got a paddock there where they've grown their own vegetables. Nice touch. The pub itself is called the Olive Branch. And why is it called the Olive Branch? Well, the chap who owned the big manor house, he got fed up with all these workers getting drunk and what have you, so he closed the pub down. And of course the whole village was in uproar, so what he turned around and done as an olive branch, he gave them three little houses, or if you like, three houses. They've added them all together and they turned that into the pub. Hence the reason it's called the Olive Branch. Now what I really like is, quite a few years ago, the pub actually got closed down. It was closed for 3 years. The three guys got together and they've put a load of work in and they said, no, let's get the place back open again. I think that's a fantastic touch. Keeping local village pubs open, you know, that's a dream for me, because so many places are closing at the moment. What I want you to do is take a look at the inside here. Take a look at the outside. You've got a beautiful garden area, some gazebos. Then you go into the pub itself. They've actually got a shop in here as well. They've got a shop, so again, if you want your wines, your chutneys, you know, local produce, they actually sell that here as well. Then you've got the bar area and a couple of seating areas as well. It held a Michelin Star as well until 2014, and it's won loads of awards. Looking forward to this, as always. Let's give it a go. Come on, let's go. Now, speaking of awards, there they are. Egon Rone, Michelin, RAC, AAN. Now take a look over here. You can just see a glance of this garden. You can see the gazebos. Wow, come on. Here we are in the gazebo. I'm nice and relaxed. Oh yes, I do like this. They've got heaters up there. Oh, it is super relaxing in here. I do like the way it's decorated. I'm looking at all the other gazebos, almost all identical. Brilliant stuff. What is also good is their menu. They've got a nice range of starters, 5 starters there, quite a few main courses, but I'm here because I want to have their set lunch. Now it's £35 for 2 courses, or another £7.50 if you want to add the 3rd course. For starters, they've got a tomato carpaccio with creme fraiche, celery salt. On the mains, roast 28-day mature beef sirloin, sounds very good, or pork short loin crackling, that also sounds very good. Now they come with braised red cabbage, honey roasted carrots, sweet Yorkshire pudding, cavolo nero. I have to look that up, I'm not too sure what that is. Tender steamed broccoli and roast potatoes. For dessert, a sweet woodruff panna cotta with lemon curd ice cream and honeycomb. Oh my God, that sounds delightful. What am I going to have? I'm going to go for their 28-day mature beef sirloin. That sounds good. And do you know what? I'm actually going to go for that dessert as well, because I do like my desserts. I know I'm putting a little bit on, but I still like my desserts. The other thing that's interesting here, they've got the cocktail range and a really extensive wine list. Now, if you actually like the wines, you can actually purchase any of them wines out of the shop, which I think is quite interesting. So I'll see you when my roast 28-day mature beef sirloin arrives. Do you know what? I'm going to order some cauliflower cheese as a side. That's £5.50. I always think cauliflower cheese should be on a roast dinner, without a doubt. The one thing I've got to say, £35 for 2 courses for a Sunday roast. That seemed a little bit trumpy. However, it's definitely down to the quality. Let's hope it's up there. Do you know, I was actually quite tempted to go for that crackling. Pork loin crackling. No, I'm going to stay with my mature beef sirloin. What does come complimentary is this bread. Now it's interesting, they get it from the local bakers, and take a look at that butter. It's olive oil butter, or olive butter, not olive oil, olive butter. Let's try some of this. It's actually nice and warm as well. Proper knife. Put that there. Let's just try some of this butter. Oh, look at the herbs in there as well. Oh yes. I am interested in trying this. Oh yeah. Now, you know I do like my olives. So, that butter with the olives in there, to me, is absolute perfection. The bread, as I said, is warm. Very, very crispy on the outside. The other thing about this bread, take a look, it's like a pillow. That is a nice touch. Attention to detail here, that's what it's all about. And I want to just show you some things here. I've got a blanket here, so if I'm a little bit chilly, I've got a blanket to put around me. There's hot water bottles over there as well. You've been your doggies. They've got some bowls there, so the doggies can have a little drink. As I said, they've got the heater above. What you can ask for? Again, just little touches, nice, simple touches, but it kind of elevates your experience, doesn't it? It makes it a little bit, makes you feel a little bit special. Well, I am a bit special. No comments on that one, please. See you soon. Gonna put some more butter on. It's arrived. I want you to take a close up. Presentation, love it. I do like the presentation. So look around, I have my carrots here, honey roasted carrots and broccoli, kale, roasties. Listen to that. My roast beef, that's done medium rare, and I think that's the way I really like it. The Yorkshire, and then just lifting this up. Oh my. Another roasting, and then sweet inside the Yorkshire pudding. Then I have my gravy. Now the interesting thing is, I went to order some cauliflower cheese, and they said, well actually, it's not on the menu, but that actually comes in already, so do you want another portion of cauliflower cheese? I said, no, that's enough. Then this is the horseradish, homemade horseradish. Now I've kept the butter, because that is amongst the best butter I've tasted. It's in-house, it's so clever. Using olives inside that butter, that's a real clever one. So whoever's the chef there, hats off. It's all about the flavours here. Let's move the gravy over there. I'm going to move the beef. I'm just going to get myself a little bit organised. So let's move that around. Let's take the beef off. Let's put the beef down here. Create a little bit of room. Do you like to get organised? So let's cut into this beef. Oh, that cut so... Oh, look at that. I can already tell that's going to be tender. It's tender. Where it's 28-day aged, it's got a more intense beef flavour. And again, it's been cooked so perfectly. I've got to try that with a little bit of gravy. I just want to try some of this gravy. Let's just pour that over. Just, oh, there's all little bits in that gravy as well. Let's try that. I'm going to come back to the gravy because that, yeah, no, I'm going to come back to that. The key element here is the beef. As I say, it's packed, and I do mean packed with flavour. It's tender. It's the usual. It's juicy. There's no aspect, okay, on that beef that I can criticise. I think it's a perfect colour for me. Now, medium rare. The thing I want to show you, you can see how thick them slices are. So certainly no issue on the portion, and it is so succulent. It is succulent. I'm not going to keep going back to that. Let's dive into the roasties, the main staple of any roast dinner. Beautiful golden colour. Very crispy on the outside. Open it up there. Look at the way that, oh my lord. You can hear the crunch. Actually, the steam coming off there. You know it's going to be hot. Very hot. Are they amongst the best roast potatoes? Oh, just the way that it crunches. I'm guessing, I'm going to say it's naughty of me because I am guessing, but I think they're done in goose fat. I'm going to have to ask because the flavour from the coating on the outside is perfect. Probably the best roast potatoes, and they were chips. But I class them as the best roast potatoes within Heston Blumenthal's. They tasted, the actual chips tasted like the most perfect roast potatoes ever. However, these certainly match. The Yorkshire. Let's take that roasty out. Let's put that there. Enough roast potatoes here. It's actually Swede. Yes. That is well seasoned. It's got some pepper in there as well. Yeah, that is very good Swede. But it's all about the Yorkshire, isn't it? So I'm almost smiling before I even dive in here. It's great. Oh, I'm gonna have some gravy on that. That is what you call a proper Yorkshire. Onto the red cabbage. I am gonna pour the gravy over in a second. Do you know the flavour that's coming through is red wine? That's been braised in red wine, no doubts about it. It's almost got a hint of port. So it's definitely been done in a very, very good red wine. Carrots. No, I'm going to leave that. What's good about them carrots, you can really taste the honey being roasted, honey roasted. What can I ask for more? Now, kale. Do you know what I like about that kale? Look at the vibrant green colour to it. Obviously kale is green, but that's got a real vibrant colour. One thing that's on this plate is a lot of vegetables as well. So you've got to bear in mind, I've had kale there. I haven't tried the broccoli yet. You've got the carrots, red cabbage. I haven't come to the cauliflower cheese. Portion-wise though, as you take a look, yes, it is a little bit pricey. However, once you break it all down, look at all them roast potatoes, have the Swede in there. I actually forgot the Swede. You're looking at a lot of quality ingredients, lots of quality here. Let's dive in here. I imagine that's going to be hot. Yep, I'm not touching that. Let's move the gravy. I'm going to try some of this cauliflower cheese. My lord, that's oozing. You can see the cheese dropping away. Now, you can see the cheese on top, how that's melted in, but again, all the cheese inside. If you are a cheese fanatic, that is the cauliflower cheese for you. I have got to say, cheese and cauliflower, perfect mix for me. I always think it should be on a roast dinner, but that will rate right up there in amongst the best I've ever tried. Quality, pure quality. Now let's get some gravy all over this. Let's start there. Oh, look at the gravy. Brilliant consistency, I think, to that gravy. All over the Yorkshire as well. Now, what I am going to do, I'm going to ask for a bit more gravy. And kind of the last time I tried that was in roast, and they actually charged me extra for some more gravy. So I'm going to ask for some more gravy, only because I want some more gravy as well because of the flavour. What do I think? I think that's a massive portion. I think there is nothing but pure quality all over that plate. The roast potatoes are there. The beef, packed, succulent. What I want to do, guys, I want to dive in here. I don't want it to go cold. Impressed? Very impressed. And I keep going back to that key word. When you're paying premium prices, you expect quality. And that's always your, please, please be nice, because if you're spending that kind of money, you don't want to go somewhere and it's kind of a little bit of a disappointment. But everywhere, every aspect is that quality. So you don't mind paying that extra money, provided it's there, and this is here in abundance. Let's dive in. Let's get some more of that cauliflower cheese on there as well. So I asked for more gravy, and I obviously got more gravy. A minute, that was it. The one thing I haven't shown you is this horseradish sauce. I've already tried it. I want you to take a quick close-up on the colour there. And that is creamy and buttery. And the one thing I will say, with horseradish, I always think it's got to give you a bit of a kick. You know, there's nothing, horseradish is pointless unless it's fresh and you're there and you're, oh, and that is exactly that. And there's the kick. As I say, it's creamy, it's rich, but what's great about it is that kick at the end. Here's the sinuses, if you like. Crack on. I have got a smile on my face here. Brilliant. Dessert has arrived. My panna cotta. It's got the lemon curd ice cream and some honeycomb. Now, after the James May debacle, I'm definitely not going to get involved in portion size and all the rest of it. However, I am obscenely full up. That was one very large dinner. So portion-wise, visually, it doesn't look the biggest portion, but that works for me. That definitely works for me. Traditional Italian dessert, panna cotta. So I'm going to try the panna cotta on its own. Oh, look at that. Just take a look the way that just pulled away there. Look at that. That cream has set so well. And that's infused with vanilla. There's vanilla in there. It's cream, so it's going to be creamy, isn't it? I want to try some of this lemon curd ice cream. Brings back some good memories. Oh dear. That is Memory City. Oh dear me. Oh dear, 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 dear. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a big combination. You know, that lemon curd ice cream really has put a smile on my face, because it is definitely a little bit of nostalgia for me, if you like. So let's have the lemon curd ice cream, panna cotta, and some honeycomb. Do you know, I can't remember last time I had honeycomb. I genuinely, it was my youth, 10 years ago. Let's try it. How to describe that? You have the smoothness of the panna cotta. Then you have a rich sweetness from the lemon curd ice cream, and you have a combination there that, oh, it start getting really sweet. And then the honeycomb, bang, here we go. The honeycomb just then really lifts it all. And obviously honeycomb is pure sugar, if you like, and have a little hint of honey, hint of lemon, then the vanilla. What can I say? It's clever because the combination of all them flavours are so good. As I say, we have a lot of sweetness going on, lots of sweetness going in there, and then you have the crunch with the honeycomb. Is it a good dessert? It's not good. It's not good. It's outrageously good. It is refreshing. It's sweet. At the end of the meal, you want to have a little bit of happiness, don't you? It's kind of, yeah. And you want to go away. The last image you want to have in your mind, you want to go away and you want to say, oh, wow, the last bit there. And that elevates the whole meal and brings it all there. Now, I don't want this to go cold. It's going to finish up. And I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Again, a lot of quality. Got the bill, paid the bill. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do something different. I'm not actually going to go outside, I'm going to go inside. I'm going into the barn because I want to show you the barn. It is gorgeous. Come on then. So we come into the barn area, have a look around. Beautiful tables here, love the open brickwork. Real high ceiling. It's a barn. Take a wander over here. And what's it got? It's got a billiards table. I haven't played billiards in years. Oh, so close. Yet so far. What's my thoughts? Well, the olive branch is beautiful. It has to be one of the most stunning pubs I've ever been in. It's your traditional pub, but it's moved up a level. It's, how can I say, it's just quintessentially British, but it's got so many different levels to it. Different areas for eating, then it's got its shop, as I said earlier on, the bar, it's got the barn area here, a lovely beer garden. Then you have the little tents to sit in as well. All in all, you know, attention to detail. That's what it's all about, attention to detail. Little plants on the table. The brilliant menus. I tell you what was nice, the heaters that came down, because it got a little bit chilly and the guy straight away put the heaters on as well. Then you had the blankets, the hot water bottles, you know, dog dishes for them, just have a little drink. Everything really, really thought out. And I'll tell you what else is thought out before I actually come to the food. I asked, any chance for another gravy boat? No problem at all. Bang, 2 minutes. It wasn't even 2 minutes, a minute later. There, no problem at all. I've got the bill, no charge. So again, attention to detail. They're interested in people coming back time and time again. And do you know what that's all about? That's all about people who care about their business. It's individual, local business owners, okay, who want you to return and come back again. It's not part of a chain. Their heart and soul is in the business. And that's what I really champion. The fact that 3 guys got together and saved this pub many years ago. You know, the pub was gone, history, it was never going to be open again. They came in and saved an institution, because that's what destination pubs are. They're an institution, because when they're gone, there's no coming back. You know, if we don't support the local businesses, they're gone, they're not coming back, and then we're all like, oh, I wish we had a local pub to drink in. Well, if you drank in there and you supported them, then they'll still be there, wouldn't they? Now, I know this pub's trying to get its Michelin Star back, and that food that I had, that roast dinner, that was borderline Michelin. Every detail, as I look at it, was done perfect. Onto the bill. Very complicated bill here. 1 Sunday lunch, 2 courses, £35. That's it. No service charge. I did leave a tip. The chap who served me stayed with the theme of the pub. His name was Oliver. So I want to give you a shout out there, Oliver. Thank you very much for looking after us. Attention to detail is excellent, and you're an absolute credit to the olive branch as well. What marks am I going to give it? Couldn't find any fault. It is pricey. There's no doubts that is pricey. But then you've got to pay for quality as well, don't you? I mean, at the end of the day, if the quality is up there, then it's very difficult to argue about the price. It's a simple 10. It's a simple 10. I hope you actually said, yeah, that deserves a 10. It's owners who care. It's a chef in the kitchen leading the team who care. It's the waiting staff who care. It's just care. It's care and attention. Just to let you know, they've got a car park, so plenty of parking, so if you come along, and please come along. Please support this business because you won't be disappointed. Yes, you are paying that little bit of extra, but if you want quality, this is the place. If you just want a bog standard roast dinner, yeah, okay, fine, you know, but this, a treat, 2-3 times a year, yeah, come along. Love to hear your comments. Really would like to hear your comments. Have you been to the olive branch? If you have, please let me know. If you like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And the interesting thing after this, the next few videos are coming from the Emerald Isle. We're going to Ireland. See you soon. Bye-bye.